Hey everybody, are you considering going from fluorescent or incandescent light bulbs or halogen light bulbs to LED recessed? Let me show you how simple it is, how much money and stuff you can save. I'll start by taking the old one out here. First we're going to kill power. And don't forget, before you start this process, you want to measure and you want to make sure you know what size actual can light you need to replace. Now, most of them are typically 6-inch. The Retrofit ones that you can purchase right now that I've seen are 4-inch or 6-inch. So you want to measure it first, right? So if you have a regular bulb, which is 4 inches, that does not mean that your inset is 4 inches. More than likely, it means that it's 6. So first we're going to take this bulb out. This is actually a fluorescent bulb here. It's probably been in there for a good, I don't know, 15 years, so it's been a long time. And they're starting to go out, so what I'll do is I'll take the fluorescent lights out of the rest of my house and I'll change out a section LED and I'll keep those fluorescents for later. Next thing we have to do is we have to take off this. This is typically held in with 2 springs or 2 clips. In this case, it's just 2 springs, so you'll need a pair of needle nose. So I'm going to show you in that hole what it looks like where these springs are attached. So they're attached right up here or down here. Now this is actually a loop, so it's easier to get off up top of here because it is just a little easy spring to pop loose. See how it just goes over the top there? Try and focus in on that a little bit here. So it's just hooked over the top there. So I'll attempt to do this by hand here, holding the camera. Just going to grab a hold of the spring like this. We're just going to pick it up and we're going to bring it over. See that little hook right there? That's all that's holding this apparatus on. So once that first one's loose, we're going to take our needle nose pliers. We're going to grab a hold of that loop on the bottom there. We're just going to pick it up. Into the center. That's going to drop right out for us. Look at those nasty bugs. Now we can measure our opening to verify what size we're going to need. This opening is just over 6 inches, about 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. Now, the can light itself is 6 inches, and when they cut these holes, they go a little bit bigger typically. So we need a 6-inch can light, which I happen to have already purchased. So these LED can lights are pretty simple to install. Remember, these are Retrofit. So then we go get our LED Retrofit, knowing that we need a 6-inch can light. So even though it's 6.5 inches, this will cover most of that hole. Okay, it comes with 2 pieces. It has this piece that threads right into the light socket, and then this one attaches to it, and then these 2 springs attach on to here and here inside, and it just pops up and spring loaded on. Let's go ahead and stick this sucker together here and so you can see what it looks like. So again, we're just going to take this piece and thread it in. So it's just like putting in a light bulb. Just stick it in the socket hole and twist it in. You know, the wires might mess with you a little bit, so you have to hold them down. Now, some of these you may have to loosen this eyelet screw, this wing nut over here, and slide this all the way to the top. This is actually how you adjust the level of your incandescent bulb or your fluorescent bulb inside that can light. So this is a terrible cutout job by the contractor that did this one. Anyhow, that's a later video if we have to fix that. So then we take the connector and we just connect it. And then all we got to do now is slide this up inside. Now we're going to take these 2 prongs and they're going to go around. See that right there? So this hook right here goes on this side, and then we squeeze this together like so, and they'll both be on this hook here, and then there's one on this side as well. All right, so we've taken the first hook and we've knocked it off. We're going to take that first hook and we're going to stick it right up around there like so. See if I can get you in there. And then we'll take the second one and we'll just bend it over. And pop it in the clip. So that's what it looks like inside the clip there, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. We'll just take these two pieces right here, we'll squeeze them together, go up inside, hang them on the clip. Now there's spring tension on these tension pieces, they just push up and it holds it right in place. You have just removed and replaced and retrofitted your house with LED light, can light. Remember, make sure it's a 4 or 6 inch. You need to make sure you got the right size. It's fairly easy to do, simple to change. And it covers the hole. Now let's head down to the computer and let's talk about the savings and what these things actually cost. So at Sunco, you have several different options. You can get a 4-pack, you can get a 24-pack, depending where you find them online, anywhere from $20 to $150. And you can also pick what lumens and light color you want. These are typically white. You can get the baffled rim, or you can get the smooth rim. Ensenior also has pretty good reviews. They have the same type of things. You can get the smoother, you can get the ridged. You can also get them in different counts. There's a 24 count, there's a 12-pack, 24-pack, anywhere from probably around $25 to $150 for all this stuff. Like I said, they're really not that hard to install. You saw me do it in a matter of just a few minutes. I think this is a easy job for anybody to accomplish. You just have to pick which one you want and go to town. Now again, like I said, these are retrofit. So you can see how this goes together here. Just clips inside there and threads in like a light bulb. There's no need to actually replace anything internally or use any type of electrical wiring know-how at all. They make several different styles. They have the retrofits, they have the slims. Now the slims come with an LED brightness control box. Control box here. You can get black, you can get color changing, get smart lights. You can do pretty much whatever you want with these LED things. Sunco and both Ensenior have all the same type of stuff. It just depends on who you would like more to have. Now, Sunco does offer a black option, color options of the discs themselves. All right, so here's our breakdown of the LED lights comparing to fluorescent and halogen. Your power usage for an LED is roughly about 15 watts. Sometimes it's quite a bit less. Fluorescents average between 25 to 40 watts, and then halogens 65 to 75 watts. Obviously, the bigger the bulb you get, the more wattage it's going to use. The light bulb life for the LED, you're looking at about 50,000 hours, which is pretty long, probably a lifetime light bulb. Fluorescents, anywhere between 8,000 and 15,000 hours, halogens 2 to 4,000 hours. Heat output, now this is pretty major because halogens, they get very hot. Fluorescents are moderately hot, and they also contain mercury, where the LED does not get very hot, does not contain mercury, so it's the best option. Now, it is more expensive to do the LEDs, but then it comes down to the longevity. Color options, LEDs, you can do different colors. Fluorescents, you're limited in colors. Halogen, you get basically no colors, you get soft white, and that's it. And then the annual cost, roughly an LED light, $84 a year, compared to fluorescent of $179, compared to a halogen of $364 per year, US dollars. So that's the breakdown. Again, we're looking at Ensenior or Sunco. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, help them out.